Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful Monday morning here in South Florida. I hope it's a great morning wherever you are. And it is a very exciting morning here today on Deal Talk, episode 2. And on today's version of Deal Talk, we're going to be unveiling something just so incredibly exciting that if you are in the real estate industry, if you are someone who's looking to buy a house, has ever bought a house, and is just looking for something very interesting, then this episode is for you. Because if you've been following Deal Talk, we were on last week. We just started this show last week. We had our first episode, and then we went back to the drawing board to see how we can improve it to really get these things going. And there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes in being able to roll out this incredible tool, which can be used by real estate investors, real estate agents, attorneys, and that is Auction Artificial Intelligence. Auction Artificial Intelligence is a software which helps you find incredible deals at the auction. This is the foreclosure auction at the courthouse steps. It is being launched in Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County, and its primary goal is to find, filter, sort, calculate where the deals are and how to find them. And while you're looking right now, this is not available to the general public just yet. This is the desktop software, but we will be rolling out a version which will be completely synchronized with the software, and that's under development right now. But today I have something very exciting to reveal to you, and that is Auction Artificial Intelligence. If you were seeing any of the episodes before, it was auctionai.info, which is still available, but we went back to the drawing board. We improved the server, we improved the look, the feel, the functionality, and it's back bigger, better, faster, stronger than it was before. And I'm so excited to introduce this to you. And if you're watching this right now, you are getting an inside look at what is going to change the real estate industry forever. And I may be a little biased when it comes to that, but that is the goal. And I truly believe that we're going to reach that goal and exceed it, because the opportunity here is incredible. So what you're seeing in front of you right now is auctionartificialintelligence.com. You can go to this on your browser, you can go to this on your phone, and when you get to auctionartificialintelligence.com, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see this top bar, you're going to see deals the moment you load it up on the map. So if you were seeing last week, we were looking at the deal map. Well, now you could look at the deal map and you could find some great deals. And some of the great deals that you can find are just a click away. So our motto is find auction deals fast, and we deliver that because within a click, within a search, you could find your dream auction deal. For example, look at this one I just clicked on up in Surfside, Florida. And this is what this means. So we have 4 numbers that are, when you go to the website and you click on any of the properties, we have the market value. So this is a $2 million property. We have a rental estimate, $16,800 a month. We have the potential profit, $1.7 million in potential profit. And then we have the MOR, months of rent. So 18 months of rent. So, and then down here you have where it is, the Surfside. And then you have the final judgment of $305,000 and the auction date. So that's what we need about finding auction deals fast, where you have all the information you need right there, and it's just a click away. So if you like that deal, let's go click into that deal and let's get our episode of Deal Talk started right now. So right now this website is actually available. You can actually see a few listings, and then you're going to be required to open up an account, and this is going to be available for a limited time until it's closed off. And then we're going to be introducing our membership packages for people to have premium content, so you can actually go test it out and demo the site right now. and then you'll have to create a login. But so right now, what do you get? So when you load it up, you're going to get your image of the property. You're going to see, oh, that's where all those trees are. So you could see a top-down view of the property. You could see an extended map, see what's nearby. See that there's this park nearby, Indian Creek. So that's pretty exciting. You can favorite this property, but you need an account to do so. So I'm going to actually log in with my account. And if this is too much for you to do, you can always do it with Google. So I'm going to actually log in. And just like that, one click login and you're in. So now I can add this property to my favorites. And I'll show you how that works in a second. So you'll click the little heart. If it has a little X, that means you can remove it. You can actually compare listings with each other, which is pretty exciting. You can, you see it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. You get the square footage, you get the price per square foot, you get the lot size, 15,000 square feet, and you get what kind of property, and it's a potential deal. There's 4 kinds or 5 property types. There's for rent, there's no deals, there's potential deals, there's sold or canceled, and then there's wholesale. So for rent are, we'll get into that. So this property is a potential deal. So it just means it can be, it's likely not a rental deal. And we classify a rental if it's less than 12 months of rent. So this is at 18 months of rent. So it's not a rental deal, but it's definitely a potential deal that can be flipped, because if it's starting for $305,000 and it goes for $500,000, $700,000, and it's a $2 million property, there's over $1 million in equity left in the property. So if you continue going down, you see we've cleaned this up. It's nice and easy to read. You get your address, then you get your deal information, foreclosure, the date, the category, the status, the final judgment. There's no plaintiff max bid. It hasn't been sold. There's $9,900 in taxes due. The market value's $2 million. The rental estimate $16,000. The potential profit's $1.7 million, and there's our months of required rent, which is 18. Then we go down. We have the property details: 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's a 1-story, 2,400 square feet, 15,000 square foot lot. Built in 1937. The market value is $2 million. The assessed value is $549,000, which is interesting. Much lower assessed value. There's a wholesale value of $835,000. Here's our rental value again. We have our owner and the current owner address, which is the same as the property address. So it's likely a homestead. Taxes due $9,900. Taxes paid, over $104,000 in taxes have been paid, which is pretty low for a $2 million property. $9,000. So it's well, that's where the assessed value. It's being assessed at $549,000. So the taxes due are about $9,000. The average taxes paid per year have been $9,500. Now, we reveal one of the most powerful tools in auction artificial intelligence, and that is the Research Quick Assist, where in one click you can access the auction, the property appraiser, Zillow, the tax collector, the public records, and the court dockets, so that now you can find everything you need. And when you click it, you're not just going to the site, you're going right to the date that you need, January 9th, 2019. You're going right to the property appraiser. You're going right to Zillow. Zillow has a 5-bedroom, 5-bath, 4,800 square feet. That is a different property than what the appraiser's saying. The appraiser's saying 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So that's very interesting. You could go right to here's the tax bills. Boom. right there. You can see what's going on. And you go right to the public records and you can search your owner name. And I think we can actually incorporate that so that the owner name is already ready to be searched. We'll take a look at that. And then we have the court docket search. And boom. So you have all your links right there, plus all your information right here. So you could favorite this property. And here you have the auction information. Case number, so you could drop in your case number into here. Drop your public records. So you got everything going on right there. Then we have the last sale information, and here where we see the assessed value has come from. So last sold October 1st, 1999 for $370,000, and we can actually view that sale right here. And we'll let that load. And then you get this Zillow app where you can actually see everything going on in Surfside. So you can see what the properties are worth. They're anywhere 1 bedroom, 195, 415, 449, 674. You can see the trends from the last 10 years. You could see if it has an 800 or more price in Surfside. You can then search the area and it takes you right to Zillow. You see the property features, then you see the map. And when you zoom into the map, you can actually get the, wow, there's a lot of trees on that property. You can barely even see the property. But you can see everything right there. You could also street view. Like you can actually see the little marker right there. Where's our street view? Give me my street view. There we go. Here's the street view. So there's the property. Well, that definitely looks like this property. I saw that fence. This kind of white fence. This thing. That definitely looks like the property. With all these bunch of trees and stuff. And this is why auction artificial intelligence is so powerful. Because whatever questions you have about the property can likely be answered by really taking a look at the auction AI page, and you don't really need to go anywhere else. And if you do, we have the direct links for all the places you need to go. So yeah, this is definitely that property. It's on the water, which is gorgeous. Look at this. It's on the water right there in Surfside. Look, we can make this, ooh, full screen. Boom. So if you go and look back at any of the other episodes, you'll see how we were doing this before. We were bringing auction AI into Google Maps, but now I like that the little marker is like on the map. So when I move around, you know exactly where the property is. That's so cool. That is so cool. It like knows where that is. Like there's the house. So this is a great deal going out auction, but let me show you how exciting it really gets. Because we were looking at the map, it wasn't really accessible before. Oh, I'm not even done. What's nearby? So you can see right here that there's restaurants. What restaurants are nearby this property? What coffee shops are nearby this property? What groceries? Oh, look, and it takes you right to this little bakery. What grocery stores are right by this? What parks? Look at that. There's, oh, no, there's 2 banks. I thought there's 2 Publixes within like 2 miles of this place. But there's a Publix 1.39 miles away, and then there's a Publix 0.76 miles away. So that's very interesting. You get the gas stations, you get the bars, you get the transit stations. You got everything going on right here. And there's a reason for that, and we'll be getting to that as auction AI develops. But isn't this exciting? Leave something in the chat box if you think that this is something that could help you find auction deals at the auction. Now, that was just something that we clicked right from the front page. But let's say we really want to hone in on what we got going on. And let's go look for, let's just look at potential deals. And we'll do it for all counties. Now, what do these statuses mean? Final judgment, plaintiff bid, sold, taxes due. Well, there's one or more of these variables available. Rarely there's none of them available. It's usually because it's scheduled out into the future and it just doesn't have them yet. But either way, most properties going up for auction will have a final judgment. Above 95%, they'll all have a final judgment amount that will be posted. So when you search for a potential deal based on the final judgment, you're going to be able to find, well, let's just see what you find. So when you search that, you could see all the properties. These are final judgments. So now, after the final judgment is entered, the plaintiff, which is the person who's bringing the property to auction, who initiated the foreclosure and who took it through, and that entity can enter a maximum bid, and that if that bid, it could be up to the amount of the final judgment, and if it's any more than that, then they come out of pocket for that. But most plaintiff bids are either at or below the final judgment, and a lot of plaintiff bids are hidden, so they're unavailable. So, but when you do have a plaintiff bid, you have a much better idea of what the starting bid of a property is at the auction. The final judgment is the amount owed, but you don't know if the plaintiff wants a property, so maybe they'll bid above the final judgment, or they don't, or they think it's worth less, or for whatever reason they bid less, which brings down the starting bid. So here we could see potential deals, and we see this is a potential deal: $3 million in potential profit, $1 million in potential profit, $726,000 in potential profit, $1.7 million potential profit. It just goes on and on. $800,000, $386,000, $370,000. So on and on. And we see these are happening in 2019, January 2019, January 2019, January 2019. So it's December 10th, 2018. What we want to do is let's see what potential deals are going through today. So to do that, we're going to want to go to the advanced search. And the advanced search gives us all the options we need to really find auction deals fast. So we're going to look for potential deals, and we want potential deals. It could be the final judgment of the plaintiff bid. We'll leave that open. Remember, the more filters you put, the less properties you're going to get. So if you put too many filters, you're going to end up with no properties, and you'll just have to broaden your search a little bit. And it's because there are no properties that meet that criteria. So potential deal, and let's select today's date. Search. Boom. So today's date, on December 10th, 2018, we have this 3 million, and we can see them in the map right here, which is exciting. For some reason, that square in the map is not loading, but that's fine. We could see right here. We could zoom in. So we have this property over here. And sometimes the clicking is a little funny, but that's fine because we can just go click on it right here. So this property is going up today. So it's 8:22 in less than 45 minutes and 38 minutes. This property is going to go up for auction. And we see this is another beautiful property on the water. There's a street view. There's the property. Here's the water. Looks like that's the intercoastal or something right there. There it is on the map. Final judgment, $500,000. This is a 7-bedroom, 6-bathroom home, 5,800 square feet. The price per square foot is $85. It's a 16,000 square foot lot, and it is most definitely a potential deal. The deal information for this: it's a foreclosure. It's going up today. There's no plaintiff, so this is what you could get as a plaintiff max bid sometimes, where it's hidden. There's $58,000 in taxes due. It's worth $3.7 million. The rental estimate is $30,800. The potential profit is $3.2 million, just about. Months of required rent, 16. Incredible. So you're gonna have $500,000. It's only 16 months of renting for that amount. So it's a 7-bedroom, 2-story house built in 1929. The current owner, Santiago Figuerero, Rosanna Figuerero, and that seems to be their homestead address. Taxes due $58,000. Taxes paid $485,000. Average taxes paid per year $44,112. Once again, we can open up all of our. Let's see, that sale load. Yeah, it did look. So we can open up our research quick assess. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and be able to figure out real quick where the deal is. First, let's see if the property's still going. There it is, and it's still going up for auction. There it is at the auction with all the information we were just talking about. $500,000. It's going up for auction, and we're gonna see what happens with that today. Here it is in the appraiser. 7 bedrooms, 6 bath, with a pool in the back, with a dock in the back. Wow, wow, wow. Built 1929. We see all the sales last sold for $3.5 million, and we should see that on auction artificial intelligence, auction information. There we go. Auction's waiting. Yes, it is. Yes, here it is. $3.5 million, May 30th, 2014, and we can view that sale right here if we so choose. Let's go back to auction artificial intelligence. Boom. And I like this property. I'm going to add this to my watch list because who doesn't love a property with over $3 million in profit in it? So here you see what's going on in Miami Beach. 4-bedroom houses are over $1 million. 4-bedroom condos are over $1.5 million. Very interesting. Condos are more than houses in Miami Beach. So, and here's the map. Here's the street view. Ooh, look at that. That's a nice view. Look, you can see the side of it. See this side of it. See, look at that. See that side of it. See everything that's going on. Boom. Look at this. Isn't this the way you want to look at auction properties? Instead of just looking at a bunch. So normally when you're looking at auction properties, this is what you get. You get a look at this. You gotta go to the appraiser. You gotta go find it. You gotta go do all these things. And you have to go in and find it in the first place. Auction AI, you get to do the reverse. You can find the deal first and then go to the auction. So there it is. Look at this. What a great area. And that's what auction artificial intelligence is all about. Getting all this information. And here again, we could see what kinds of restaurants, coffee shops, grocery stores, Primo Cafe and Market, education, bank, park, gas station, bars, transit station. Very exciting. So let's go back to our search. We could just redo. I'm gonna add actually another date. Let's so we want potential deals. Let's go today and tomorrow. I think tomorrow we'll get some of Broward in there. So this one we already saw, we liked. We see it's already added to our favorites. Here's another property. Plaintiff bid. What is this? What's going on here? You see it loads pretty fast. If you go back, you'll see in the previous episode, the site was taking a minute to load. So we've fixed that. We've upgraded everything, and things are running smoothly now. So now I urge you, go to auctionartificialintelligence.com. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your friend, tell your uncle, tell your business partner, tell your cousin, tell everyone you know about this, because this is so exciting to be able to find properties like this in such a click, in a few clicks, in 1 click, 2 clicks. Count the amount of clicks it's taking me to find these properties at the auction. Look at this: 5-bedroom, 3-bath. 2 floors, lot size 27,000 square feet, built 1959, market value $1.1 million, assessed value 147, but I think that's an error. I think the auction just inputted that wrong. The assessed value is definitely $1.1 million. Wholesale value $421,000, and current owner Leslie, there's an estate that's owning it, 6820, and it looks like it's the homestead. Taxes paid $128,000. There's no taxes due. And we can once again go over to everything going on. Auction, property appraiser, Zillow. See this property on Zillow. 1.5 million on Zillow down in Pinecrest. It's on the water. But we know it's on the water based on our image right here. You can see it's on this lake here, and in the surrounding area there's a middle school, Palmetto High School. So it's right in the middle of Pinecrest here. Plaintiff bid $466,000. So the plaintiff has already input their bid. That's as high as they're going to go. So this property could go for as little as $467,500. And we'll find out if that does in fact go. So 6820, let's see if it's still going up for auction. Yes, it is. Here it is. So, oh wow, yeah, no. So you could definitely see assessed value. This is where the auction input it, 147,000. But that's not really what it is. And that's why having auction artificial intelligence is so important, because you may see this. You may see the assessed value is this, and you may just skip past it because, you know, what the hell? Because who has time to look through? There's 5 pages of auctions. There's 10 auctions per page. There's 50 auctions just going on today. So this may not be one of the ones that hit your radar because the auction input the message wrong. But auction artificial intelligence knows. Auction artificial intelligence has your back. And auction artificial intelligence will show you where the deals are. So that's what auction artificial intelligence is for, to be able to really sift through that. And this is a case example where if you're just looking at the auction, you're just skimming through, you're looking at the numbers real quick, that doesn't look like a deal. It's worth only $147,000 and it's going for $466,000. Wow, that's nowhere near a deal. I'm gonna just skip past that. Well, you could be skipping out on $681,000 in potential profit. Do you see why you need auction artificial intelligence? And this is why it was created, because these are the opportunities that are going through, and the savvy person will just not be able to find them. But the savvy person with auction artificial intelligence will be able to find them. Property was last sold 95 for $627,000. We could see the last sale right there. We could see what's going on in Miami, but let's see. We could actually see Pinecrest. Pinecrest, Florida. There we go. And we could see what is going on. Very exciting. Then we have the map once again, and we can see our street view. Look at that. There's a pool in the back. Boom. I love this little marker. It tells you exactly where the property is. So once again, we can see the property pretty clearly. And who wouldn't want a property like this for a little less than half price? 2-car garage over here. Or is that a 3-car? Is that a 2-car or a 3-car? It may be a 3-car. Let's see. Can we see from this view? So I love these views. Come on, Google. What's going on, Google? Can't really see with that tree in the way. So it's either a 2 or 3-car garage. Definitely a nice size house. And this is going up for auction today. So T-minus 27 minutes. This is going up for auction. So let's go back into our advanced search. So we've seen everything that goes up, what's going on today. Let me make sure I add that to my favorites. That's exciting. So let's add this to my favorites. And now, where can I go see all of my favorite listings? Well, you go up right here in the top right corner. You let that drop down, favorite listings, you click favorite listings, and then boom. Here we have all the ones that we've added, and you can see right here, and we can clear the watch list if we wanted, or you could request more information. And this is actually a great tool because once you're an Auction AI member, we can actually answer some of your questions that you may have about a property or what's going on, and we may include it in one of our live episodes or premium episodes of DealTalk. So that's why you want to become a member. And you can become a member by buying a listing package. And we have packages right now. We have our alpha and beta program where for as little as $49.99, you get access to the site. You can ask questions. You can even submit your own listings as a real estate agent to the site. So other people that are either looking for deals. So let's say you're a wholesale investor or a rehab investor or a real estate agent that gets deals. This is the place that you want to put them because this is where the investors are going to be looking for great deals. So sign up for a package. You can click on the 49. We accept PayPal or Stripe, and it's a monthly membership, and you get access to the whole site. So it's pretty exciting, pretty simple. And that's the lowest price it's ever going to be. So I would say lock in your membership right now. So you don't miss out on the great deal. So let's go take a look at what's going on, for example, tomorrow at the auction. We already looked at today. Let's take a look at tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a couple of deals. Looks like we have something in Plantation worth $274,000. Rents $2,300 a month. There's $143,000 in potential profit. 1,700 square feet. Let's see what's going on in here. I can even go through the properties faster. I can do everything faster with this new platform. And it's so exciting. So there's not a street view here. It's probably in a community. But we could see the property right here. And we could see where it is on the map. It's right by Broward Boulevard and University. And so it's going up for $76 a square foot based on the plaintiff bid. It's going up tomorrow. Plaintiff max bid, market value. It's definitely not a rental. Built in 1986. The current owner. Taxes, there's no taxes due. Taxes paid. $43,000. Average taxes paid per year, $2,900. And what I love are Research Quick Assist, where you could go through, open all these up real quick. And this property actually got canceled per bankruptcy. So we see that. This property. So let's go to the next one. What is going on here? And right now this is getting updated daily. So that cancel per bankruptcy was likely added, this morning. So we're going to be increasing as we get more and more developed, reducing the amount of time between updates to the point that our goal is to get it down, it's update every minute, if not every second. If we find that possible. But definitely every minute, every hour. But right now, we're definitely updating it daily. so you can see everything that's going on. So this has plaintiff max bid $58,000. It's worth $130,000. Rental estimate $1,100. Owner address 1880. So it's definitely their homestead. Let's go see if this property is still going through. 1880. Oh, not 1881, 1880. There we go. This one's still going up. Plaintiff max bid $58,943. That's what we have, correct? Yes, it is. And we just rounded it to the 944, ladies and gentlemen. And auction information. Bank of New York is foreclosing against the owner. Mammy A. Williams. Betty Miller. Huh. So there's some other names associated with this property. Quick claim deed. Ah, okay. Miller sold to all these people. In 2017. Wow. Okay. So you can see exactly what's going on. See the map. You can see what's nearby. And I mean, it's not too lucrative. I'm not going to add this to my favorites. But you can. You definitely can. Let's see what's going on the rest of the week. 12, 13, 14. And I think that's the rest of the year, actually. Because then there is Christmas and New Year's break. So, property types. Potential deal. And that's how easy it is. Potential deal. Select your dates. Click search. Okay. Here we have a few. Taxes due. 60. So this is a tax deed deal. There's $66,000 in taxes due. It's a $571,000 property. It's down in, I guess downtown down here. Here it is. Okay, so it's going up for auction 12/13. We'll see if that goes through the tax deed. Rents $4,800. So this is definitely a potential deal right here on right by the arena. Biscayne condos. Nice. When was this built? So this is a tax deed deal. And $571,000, rents $4,800, price per square foot $44, tax deed going up 12/13, taxes due, months of rent required 14, but as a tax deed, this becomes free and clear when you buy it through the tax deed. Owner address 900 Biscayne, 900 Biscayne. So it's this company owns it. And their mailing address is there. Taxes due $66,410. Taxes paid $67,000. About as much taxes due as there has been paid. Here's the tax deed certificate. Average taxes paid per year $9,600. Let's just go look at the tax collector. And we can see exactly what's going on. So here we see where the application was. Tax deed application, tax deed application. Then there's another bill and then another bill. And now it's going up for auction. So they just haven't been paying their taxes. And now it's going through the tax deed auction. This would be a very interesting property to bid on. I'm going to add this to my favorites. Boom. Tax collector, research, quick assist. Here we have the tax deed, the case number, and then the tax deed certificate. There's no final judgment or any of that with the tax deed. Last sold 12/9/2014 for $2.9 million. What? That is crazy. Oh, multi-parcel sale. See, it tells you right there. So that's likely not what it was sold for, but what the building? I doubt the building was sold for $2.9 million. That's very low. Let's see in the property appraiser what's going on. What was it really sold for? Maybe they just bought multiple parcels. 2014, $2.9 million. Oh, 3 units. 1101, 1102, 1103. So they bought 3 units. Okay, very interesting. We'll be excited to see what that goes for at the auction. Let's go back to our search results. And here's another one. Taxes due, taxes due. Now, this is where you can eliminate the taxes due. So if it's a potential deal, let's just see based on the final judgment. So we don't want to really look at the tax deed. Well, we could also just do it down here. Foreclosure. And then let's select those same dates. We'll even select the other dates from this week to see if we missed anything. And boom, that one we already know. This one, final judgment 1.3 million, worth 3.2 million. What is going on here? So auction artificial intelligence is for auction buyers that wishes they just had the information that they needed in front of them, and that's what we provide. So the auction, it doesn't make it easy for investors. It doesn't make it easy for the common person to go in there and go, day in, day out to be able to find properties. But auction artificial intelligence, it does, allowing you to pick up the best deals, spend less time, searching and clicking, and more time profiting with properties. Because most people, they get tired of the auction, they can't find it, or they lose, they lose the bid, and then going in and finding another deal is painstaking, and it just gets tiresome. It just becomes maybe easier to do a wholesale or a rehab deal. But with opportunities like this, how could you not look at this? So this is this thing of land. It's 108,000 square feet of land. Hot damn. Final judgment, $1.3 million. So I don't think the rental will really rent for that, because it looks like it's just empty land. But it is a lot of empty land. We were looking at those lots at like 20,000 square feet. This is like 5 of those lots. This is huge. Taxes paid, taxes due. So there's no taxes due. What is this? On Zillow? Do we have this? 2.5 acres. This. I love how they said this 4,374 square foot vacant land has. This vacant land has 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. Well, that's good. That's good. Wow. Look at this. That is exciting. See, Zillow's map, it doesn't work as dynamically as the Google map. Why isn't it not doing the zoom in? The at the angle. Should be zooming in. Well, either way, that's what it is. Maybe it just doesn't do it when it's land for whatever reason. So that's what's going on there. Or maybe it's just not available there. Maybe they don't have the that angled view. This is interesting. I'm gonna follow this. So, and when you follow it, when it gets updated, you should get an update about it. and know what exactly happened to the deal or when it changes status or whatever happened. So let's go back. Let's search. Let's go back to our search. Potential deal. And let's select our dates. And it's foreclosure and search. Boom. Okay. So this is what are we looking at now? So that was that piece of land. Just down there. I think that's the piece of land down there. Oh, there's the controls for the map. So let's go look what's going on here. Oh, that's the piece of land. Nice. Okay, so the next thing we have, this property, $1 million. How is this property worth $1 million? Explain that to me. 4-bedroom, 4-bath. It has to be on the water. That's the only way this property is worth $1 million. No, it's not even on the water. That's crazy. It is not even on the water. So this is a $1 million property. When was this built? 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 931 square feet. Potential deal. It's going up. This is in January. Oh, I guess since I selected foreclosure. So let's not select foreclosure. This is how we weed these out. So let's search those dates. Let's not select foreclosure. And let's go potential deal. Oh. Plaintiff bid. That's what we need. Or the final judgment. We could just do final judgment. And that's the only one. Let's do plaintiff bid and see if we find another one. Here we go. There are, looks like we have 4 different deals. We have, let's check out plaintiff bid, $18,000. Let's take a look at this one. So here's this property. It's looks like is it an office? $939 square feet. Doesn't have a bedroom. This looks like an office. $19 a square foot. It's going up the 14th. The rent's $1,100. 1986. There's an estate that owns it. Let's take a look at this from the map. This is definitely an office of some kind in this building. So there's all kinds of things going at the auction. There's homes, condos, and large pieces of land and offices. So if you're looking for an office, this was something that was sold $246,000, and it has a starting bid of $18,000 going up for auction this week. So we can see there's a plaintiff max bid. It actually has a final judgment of $10,500, but the plaintiff bid above that at $18,200. So another exciting thing that's going through the auction. I'm going to add this to my favorites, and we'll keep an eye on that and see what happens to it. And let's go back to the search results. I think I'm going to click through one more deal and then wrap this up. Let's see, here's another one. $58,000 plaintiff max bid. This is going up for auction tomorrow. It's worth $130,000. There's $71,000 in potential profit left over. And it looks a little beat down, but depending on what price it goes for, it's still, what area is this? Sunset Memorial Gardens. It's his house here on the corner. Four bedroom, one bath. If it was a lower plaintiff bid, it would probably be a great rental. But hey, if it goes for anywhere less than the wholesale value, $71,000, then it's still a good potential deal. I think this one we definitely already looked at. So let's see. So I already looked at this one. Let's see. Do I have one more? We looked at that one. 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 Okay. I think that pretty much wraps it up. So this week, there's a few pretty exciting deals. There's a big piece of land, and we can actually go over it by going into the listings. So we saw there's this office space. There's this great piece of land. There's this great condo going through the tax deed. There's this great property here on the water, another property on the water, and another property on the water, all going up for auction. Oh, this seems to be going up for auction in January. We'll keep that in there. So this week, there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's going up next week, January 2. So it looks like we have 4 great potential deals going at the auction. And this is all found with Auction AI, where you could add deals to your watch list. You can favorite them, and then you could keep tabs on them, bid on them, research them, whatever it is you're looking to do. You can get it all done with Auction Artificial Intelligence. This is Richard Troutner checking out. And I want to thank you for watching, and tune in on the next exciting episode of Deal Talk. Thanks for watching.